Hey guys, I've been posting videos all this last week about this upgrade to the Golden Spork on Blood of the Dead. After upgrading the Golden Spork to the Golden Shank, we realized there's another upgrade step, and we were able to finally figure out how to get it upgraded to the Spork knife. So it goes from the spoon to the Golden Spork to the Golden Shank knife to the Golden Spork knife. So there are 4 versions of this weapon. Here's what the Golden Shank knife looks like, and then here is the Golden Spork. And huge shout out to AbSOULem. He messaged me earlier this morning and he was able to figure out the final steps so that we can get this thing fully upgraded. So you need to do all of the steps to get to the Golden Spork. I'm not going to go over that. I've made plenty of those tutorials. Once you get the Golden Spork, you need to get 100 melee kills in front of the tub in the new Industries building. You'll know that you got your 100 kills because the tub is going to turn blood red and you can hold activate on it. A skeleton arm is going to come up and grab your Golden Spork and go back underneath the blood. Now head to the docks and make sure you have a shield with a charge, and Afterlife Blast the voltage meter machine. It's going to bring over the crane. You need to use your Hell's Redeemer to pick up this blue stone that's in this net. Now head to the OG spawn, and outside of this window you're going to see a green stone on the ground. Just throw your tomahawk at it and pick it up. Same thing at the Warden's house area. There's going to be a redstone on the edge of this roof. Throw the tomahawk and pick that up as well. Now head to the 3 traps around the map and hold activate in the middle of it, and you're going to see that the stone places down, and the blue one goes into the fan trap and it will just automatically place it. Then the green one goes in the acid trap in the cafeteria, and the red one goes next to the spin trap in New Industries. The next thing you have to do is get 100 kills in each of the 3 traps. And if you're doing this with multiple people, just make sure that everybody has their stones placed down before you start the traps. If you do that, then the trap kills will count towards all of the stones and you won't have to get a whole bunch. You only have to get 100 to feed all the stones that are placed. After you get the 100 kills, you're going to hear a high-pitched noise to know that it's done, and that stone will have shrunk down to a gem. All you have to do is put your crosshairs on it and hold activate, and you'll be able to pick all 3 of them up. Now head towards the New Industries in that traverse tunnel that is by that brew machine, and there's going to be a golden nugget that is on the side of that fast travel wall. What you have to do is make sure that grate is open, and when it's open you can throw the tomahawk and collect the stone. You can either have someone take the fast travel and you just stay there, or you can fast travel from cafeteria to this area, and when you get out it will be open. You just spin around, throw the tomahawk. It's going to pop that golden nugget out of there and land on the ground behind you. Just make sure your crosshairs are on it, hold X or square, and you can pick it up. Then you want to take it over to the forge machine in the New Industries building and place it on this table. This is the same spot where you put the magma gat. 2 ghosts are going to fly in and lower the press down, and once that is completed, it's going to raise up and you're going to see this golden knife sitting there. You can pick this up and just use this as a melee weapon. This is good until the mid-30s for 1 melee kill. It's the same strength as the Golden Spork, but this one does at times have an elemental effect. But if you want to upgrade this to the ultimate weapon and the final version, then head back over to the tub and hold activate on it. That skeleton arm's going to come up, grab that golden knife from you, and take it back underneath the blood. Once you place that golden knife back with that arm, there's going to be a combat knife that shows up in this deal with it sign on the catwalk. And shout out to DKDynamite for showing me this. So the next step we were a little bit stuck on, but again, we finally figured it out. And again, shout out to AbSOULem. So the very next step is to obtain the blender gat and then build it into the acid gat, and I think everybody knows how to do that by now. Once you do that, you want to head into the showers and use the acid gat to get 75 kills. And if you guys remember from Mob of the Dead, this is a throwback to obtaining the Golden Spork. You had to come in here and get a certain amount of kills with the acid gat. Well, it's the same for this step as well. And a huge shout out to Jamesgov and Honda Riders. They went in and got this footage for me. I really appreciate it. We're in the Zombie World League competing today, so I wasn't able to do that, but thank you to those guys for doing this. You'll know you got the 75 kills because you're going to hear this wash machine do a buzz noise. The next and final step is to get a Warden on the catwalk near that deal with it sign and melee him to death. If you want to spawn a Brutus in, just zap this panel right here and enter 666. It will get one in and you can come to this part of the catwalk. And what you're going to notice is that knife has a Sal DeLuca prisoner tag number on it. And once you melee and kill this Brutus, you'll hear your character say, "Oh yeah, that was right." and that tag is going to disappear. Now, this is a very new Easter egg that has been solved, so there might be some steps that are not required, and that could change. I'll keep you guys updated, but you can see the tag is missing there from the knife. Now head back to the tub in the new industries area and hold X or square. You're going to see the skeleton hand come out, and you're going to have the spork knife now. You can go ahead and pick that up, and you'll see your character inspect it and check it out. And right now, we haven't tested this in the high rounds. We do know it's a 1 melee kill for Brutus, and hopefully it remains that way. In the mid-20s, a Brutus kill with a golden knife or golden spork is a 4 to 5 melee kill. But with this, right here, you can see it's a 1 melee. We're still testing the spork knife, but we were able to get the kilowatt effect on it, so it will trigger every 30 seconds. There is a bit of a cooldown. With the golden knife, we were able to get kilowatt, cryo freeze, and brain rot as an effect, and I'm assuming that this golden spork knife will be able to do all 4 elements. Again, there's going to be some more testing to be done because it was very random with the spork knife. Sometimes you would get it and sometimes you wouldn't, and hopefully it's more consistent with this weapon. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.